If it is absolutely important to you to achieve financial abundance, and also with that, to achieve the very, very uncommon, which is to also have time freedom alongside with that, then this is about the most important information you need. So I need your full attention for the next few minutes we are going to be together. Welcome to Diamond Skill Up to Scale Up program that is designed to help you improve your skill, which will help you improve your power. When I say power, I do not mean your physical strength. I mean your trading power, the power ability to solve problems, because the more of that you can do, the more you can actually have financial abundance. My name is Wurala Majid. I am a digitalpreneur and the creator of Smart Income System, where individuals can actually make great income smartly without sacrificing all their time or sacrificing their freedom in the process. Yes, statistics shows that 6.648 billion people use smartphone all over the world. Yes, you might not have, this is a tool, you might not have a racket, this is a tennis racket, not everybody has tennis racket, but I have. But then you surely have smartphone. A lot of people have smartphone. And what does that mean? It means we can connect with each other, and if we can connect, we can communicate, and if we can communicate, we can serve each other. We can solve problems for each other. And that means a big chance there.
How do you make money? By solving a problem.
But then it is very important to have a clear understanding of the rule in the game of money. This is the simplest way to make a lot of money so that you'll be able to achieve financial abundance. When you understand this rule, you surely know how to play by it, and then you will surely win. Let's get the information quickly from this short video.
Problem for people. You make, now listen closely, this is very important. If you want to make money, let's say one money, you need to solve a problem for one person. Got it? Good. You solve a problem for one person, they give you their money, you got one money. Now, how do you make some money? Well, you need to solve that same problem for some people. So now you solve the problem for some people, and some people get it. Now you have some money. Great. Here's a great question. How do you make a lot of money? Simple. Multiplication. It's simple arithmetic. If you want to make a lot of money, you need to solve that one problem for a lot of people. One problem that you solve, you do it for a lot of people. And that's your essence there. You focus on, people say, I want to make a lot of money. So they put all their energy and focus on money. Bad move, because money is a result. Say that with me, please. Money is a result. Wealth is a result. Do you understand? And so if it's a result of what? A result of helping people solve their problem. You want one money, you solve that problem for one person. Some money, some people, a lot of money, a lot of people. This is where we start teaching a lot about how to set up your business or your situation in order to be able to help a lot of people, especially at the same time. And in order to do that, you need to be able to remove yourself from that part of the equation, because otherwise you'll become the limiting factor, won't you? And you won't be able to help a lot of people. All right, so we can get into that in another section, but that's what you need to understand right now. You want to earn a lot of money? Simple. Take your energy off of earning a lot of money and put your energy on helping a lot of people solve a problem. Your result will be a lot of money.
That is the rule of the game. Solving problem for a lot of people at the same time without you being the limiting factor. The way you can do this is simply two. One, you can have billions to invest like the Dangote and the rest and go and get a big company and employ a lot of staff and a lot of overhead and a lot of headache. Or the other way, which is actually the best way, is to have a digitalized system that will allow you to use your smartphone, what you have, to be able to do this service and make things happen. So one thing you need to be able to do this, if you don't have the big billions, is to actually have a digitalized system to help you in the process, which is very...
Turn your smartphone into an asset.
And here, let's start with, what is your screen time? We use a lot of time on this phone, on this gadget every day. What is your screen time? How much time do you spend on the phone? The second question is, how much of the screen time is translated to wealth? Well, I'm happy to tell you that you don't have money problem. People don't have money problem, you only have skill problem. If you have the right skill, The same thing can be used. This is a tool, but if you don't have the right skill, you can play nonsense with this. But if you have the right skill, this can actually make you a lot of money and make you a champion like it made me in my state at the end of last year. It's important to turn your smartphone into an asset. Other than that, you'll be wasting money and wasting the most precious thing, which is time.
A smartphone is a liability for most people. Stop being like most people. We live in a time where you can make millions of dollars with just a phone. If you're hearing this, it means you have a phone. So, what are you waiting for?
Yes, you have a phone. What are you waiting for? Take action, learn those skills, and turn your phone into an asset, and everything will begin to change for you.
It's time for everyone's favorite.
But do you know that every important part of life is going digital already? Work is going from factories to laptop, boardroom to Zoom, friends from neighbors to followers, and for games, more kids are playing Fortnite than basketball and football put together. It means every important part of life is going digital. So anything you want to learn, any skill you want to develop, it simply makes sense in this new economy that it must be digital compliant. Very, very important. And since 2019 COVID happened, people have been working remotely, and now it's taken to another level where you can work from anywhere and you can be anywhere without leaving home.
Work. Over the last year and a half, a lot of us who work in offices have gone remote. And while I miss seeing the people I work with, I think remote work is here to stay for a lot of people. So we're going to need better tools to work together. Let's take a look at what working in the metaverse will be like. Imagine if you could be at the office without the commute. You would still have that sense of presence, shared physical space.
Sense of presence, you can see who you see, they see you, everything happens, except that you are not physically there, but you are there at the same time. The school system did not prepare us for this. And if you don't have digital skills, this is like the 11th hour, you might be left behind, and you don't want that to be your story. And that's why I'm going to be sharing with you 3 simple secrets that will put you ahead of the game, that will give you a chance to break through that financial abundance and time freedom. Secret number 1 is mindset. Mindset is so powerful, and permit me to share this story with you. My wife, that was my fiancée then, I was a period so many years ago, had an accident coming back from school. And when we met, I actually talked and I asked what went on, what was going on. That morning before you took over, she told me, she was reading some novel and there was some accidents in there, things related to that. Eventually, that made me know that mind can be very powerful, because that accident actually do happen, but we thank God she was saved. And I went further to say, if this can cause this kind of harm, then it can also do a lot of good. Then I realized that the mind is powerful to achieve and do anything we want to do. So I went on this journey of personal development, learning from coaches and things, and I began to know. And today, I use my mind to achieve tangible things I'm going to share with you a little bit later. I've used it to have houses. I've used it to achieve a lot of great things. Sometimes you realize when you are thinking of somebody, you get a call or you get a message from that person. Have you not wondered why in some period of time, some people are actually having breakthrough and making things happen, why a lot of people are actually complaining about government and blaming? Have you not wondered about that? It's a function of the mindset. That is when you take charge of your financial thermostat, because once you are in charge of this, that is the foundation on top of which you are going to build any other success you want. 99% of your success and my success is in between our 2 ears. And if you know that, then you are surely in charge. Result we want in life is controlled by our action. Our action is actually triggered by the programming paradigm, the behavior that has been programmed into our mind. And that is coming from knowledge, from information we have access to. In any case, if you maintain the same paradigm, the same result will happen. Nothing will change, even if we change country. We already have the knowledge and the power to accomplish most anything we want. However, we have not developed a clear understanding of how the paradigm is formed or how they control habitual behavior. And that is the powerhouse. And you're going to have a chance to learn how to do this effectively like I'm doing in an offer you're going to be shown a little bit later. There's a lot of confusion and frustration. So much more that some youth today think is internet fraud. Some think it's about rituals. Some think it's about getting access into government offices or political office and take the public fund. Some think it's about sleeping around and all those things. None of it. The secret to total transformation is to be in control of your financial thermostat. Because why? When your thermostat is low, let's say your thermostat is at 100,000 naira. Let's say that's $200 US. If you see something higher, you might be self-sabotaging yourself because your thermostat cannot take it and you're actually unconsciously passing over opportunity that could have changed your entire life. That is why people might be offered $1 million opportunity or offer and they can throw it away because they're looking for a secure job that will pay them what is never enough. Don't allow this to be your story. You need to change that. You need to be in charge of this paradigm. I've been able to use this mindset hack to achieve this Toyota Sienna in less than 2 weeks. I've used it to achieve my dream house. I've used it to achieve other dream cars, and I've used it to do a whole lot of things. This power you can use to achieve anything you want and anything you're looking for. But then, why do you want to take serious action right now? World Bank says COVID-19 will make 96 million Nigerians extremely poor by 2022. We're in 2022 already. And if you check the price of things is getting so high, people's income is the same and people are still managing and packaging and trying to cover up. That's not the solution. Once your expenses keep going higher than your income, you're actually activating poverty and you need to do something urgent about your financial situation before it is too late.
If you don't do something about your financial situation, your income will relatively remain unchanged, while consumption and expenditure will continue to rise. Did you hear what I said? Yes, sir. If you don't do something about your financial situation, your income will remain relatively unchanged, while consumption and expenditure will continue to rise. What does that mean? That is the activation of poverty. When that happens, poverty is activated.
It's simple mathematics. Once you begin to spend far more than what comes in, your expenses more than that, then that's the activation of poverty. You need to take action immediately, not to be part of this number. And that takes us to secret number 2, which is digital skills, online advantage, being able to increase your TP, which I'm going to talk about later. Digital skill is so powerful. But then I know nothing about digital skill. In 2016, a friend posted on Facebook saying he was able to book a ticket in and out of a place from the money he made online. That was what woke me up. It was a wake-up call to know that, oh, so I can make money legitimately online. And I started the learning process. I learned from this person, but this person is so techy and I'm not so techy. So there was a lot of techno bubbles and I couldn't get what, even though I pay a huge amount of money, but I never gave up. I knew this is it. I keep learning, I keep learning. And today I'm doing amazing things I never believe I can do myself. This skill is so important because as an introvert that is non-techy, I don't have to worry about having the power to convince anybody, having to chase anybody, having to have experience, all those limiting things that have been limiting me before. No, because with the digital skill and the online advantage, I can actually scale through all that and achieve a lot of things. This has helped me to increase my trading power and I can solve problems for a lot of people today, and that means a lot of money. That is the power you have when you take advantage of this. And it's also going to make it in such a way that what would have taken you 35-year plan, within some few period of time, a year to 2 to 3 to 5 years, you can change your financial story for the better.
It's going to take at least
the skills that are required, so many skills, but we're going to be focusing on the high income skills. High income skill is key to quickly increase your trading power and you can solve problems for people without limitations.
2 years to get the same number of jobs back. So in this free time, you must spend it on education. Get a skill that can make money fast. As a business myself, I'm still looking to hire people, but people with internet skills. People who know how to edit videos, people who know how to run Facebook ads, build websites, create a sales funnel, people with an eye.
Can you see it's all about skill? It's not talking about certificate. It's all about skill. What can you do? And then you'll be able, once you have this skill, you'll be able to take full advantage of the online space. Because if you don't understand leverage and understand it and use it, you will be working too hard, like many of our parents did, many people are still doing. People are working several hours. People are putting in so much time and effort, and yet what they want, they are not getting it. If you don't understand leverage, you work too hard and you might work for 35 years only to retire old, sick, and broke. You don't want that to be your story. Take advantage of this. The cornerstone of this all is what we call attraction marketing, value-based. You lead with value that's relevant to your ideal audience. That will build rapport, that will cultivate trust, that will establish as an authority and a credible person, expert positioning, we call it. Now, when you educate people, they listen objectively, and now you disqualify, you repel people you don't want to serve, and qualify people you want to serve, so that you focus on high-quality people, and then by the time you offer your solution, they are sold already. Can you imagine the ability, the power of this we're going to show you to be able to always attract total quality people from left, from right, from up and down? This works for any business. Once you can attract the right people to what you do, you are going to make sales without limit, and there's no limit to the success you can have. So whether you're going to just starting off, whether you're a professional, you want to have a side income, whether you have a business already, this is perfect for you. And traffic sources. People are already where they are already on this platform, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn. They are there, they are everywhere. They are there already. You just need to put the right information right in front of the right people, and you'll be attracting them in tons. We're going to do this organically, organic traffic, free. You're not paying any money. You attract people without limit and serve them. Paid traffic is when you actually give the platform some money to run ad for you, to get some people's attention for you, and that also makes things happen even faster. With that, you'll be able to achieve a lot of things faster than waiting until physically somebody comes, somebody show up. That will cost a lot of time. That can keep you for 30, 35 years, only to retire old, sick, and broke. Secret number 3, power of automated system. I've known business people that don't have time for themselves, how much more their wife, how much more their children. They don't have time for anything else, because the moment they leave their business, something will go wrong. So they can't. In fact, they have to sacrifice their health, blood pressure, and all sorts of things. Why? Because the kind of business they run is making wave and is getting more successful now, and that's why they can't just leave. But you can't continue like that. You need something that will help you take back the control of your life. And that is where Secret 3 comes in, where you have system in place, automated, to take care of every process of your sale and taking your clients all through things, so that you can get your life back, and you can also live a life while you're also building a business. And that's amazing. And with automation, bot, funnel design, that will do a lot. Landing pages, lead magnet, lead generation, lead machine. And with our click system, the smart income system, your business is turned to clicks, and a lot of things will happen. And you don't have to worry about whether what you do is secure or not. It will go on without you. And from your smartphone, you can do so much of this. At this point, I've mentioned amazing skill that will help you trade up. I've mentioned the mind. I've mentioned the automation. If it's important to you to have access to an incredible and irresistible offer, the best offer, to be able to assess these skills that will help you to trade up and also know how to convert this to wealth, let me have a yes in the chat box before I go any further. Because this is amazing, and you're going to have a chance to be able to access this in the most simplest way, non-techie. So that even if you can just press smartphone, you can do this, trust me, and you can do this correctly. Let me have a quick yes in the chat box if it's important for you or important to you to learn this particular amazing skill. The skill will help you to save a lot of money. The skill, you can render a service to other people and also make a lot of money in the process. It's an all-round. You can bring an idea from you. You can bring an idea from your past or what you are experienced in, or you can turn it into an amazing product and change your life forever. Yes, that's fantastic. And that's why I'm going to go ahead and show you. That's why we brought to you this amazing masterclass, Start Diamond Mine. You'll be in charge of that mine, like I said, and also High Income Skill Masterclass Plus. That will give you the privilege to also have your own digitalized system, which is the core of the thing, the main thing you need, one thing you need, that will give you the X factor you are looking for. Very, very important. Now we have 4 types of wealth, because you're always trading all the time. Financial wealth, that's money. Social wealth, status. Time wealth, freedom. Physical wealth, that's health. A lot of people trade wrongly. They trade down instead of trading up. They get lured into a job with 1 and 2 temporary salary or income that is not enough, temporary status, and they sell their time, which is their greatest asset, and they sell their health. Now, when people are 65 and above, when they retire after 35 years of service, what happened? People now realize that what they have worked for is not enough, and a lot of things happen. You know the rest of the story. You want to make a smarter choice than that. How can you monetize these skills? You can work for someone. There, you might have more time, but you don't have as much money as you want. And that's the most common and the most limiting way to make money. Option 2, you can become a professional, go for specialized course, specialized training, but that is going to require a lot of time, a lot of other things going up. So you might have some more money, but you won't have time. Be your own boss, you're going to have time and financial freedom at the same time. But even this one, we're not talking about the traditional one of owning a shop, starting with huge capital. We're talking about a subset that is a home-based business that will help you to be able to do this effectively. If that's important to you, make sure apart from taking action on the digital skills, make sure you take further action to take advantage of that. It's now time to get transformed, increase your trading power, scale up now. MindHack is powerful. If that can attract a Toyota Sienna worth millions of naira, you know that's priced, but you get it for only 10,000 naira. Organic traffic, attracting the right people organically, 10,000 naira. Facebook, Instagram at 10,000 naira. Lead generation machine, 15,000 naira. Priceless. Email marketing, 10,000 naira. Canva design, you can divide your posters, your banner, your things. You can do so many things. You can do this for yourself, save money. You can do it for other people. I know people that make 6-7 million income from this monthly. Auto sales, bots, 10,000 naira, 430,000 naira put together is just 100,000 naira, 200 US dollars. Why do I say just? I have one of my students that have used just one mini portion of this skill to be able to generate twice of this amount, more than $400 already within a month. That's priceless. And even though this is worth it, we want you to be able to access this. We want to help a lot of youth away from doing what they are not supposed to do, even the adults, people at work, all this behavior. We want people to know that they can get what they want without doing what they're not supposed to do. So we're giving a massive discount of 80% plus the 10% New Year Love discount for today only. And you'll be able to access this for only 10,000 naira, 20 US dollars, and you have in your hand skill that will change your life forever, high income skill that will pay you forever, from your phone, from the comfort of your home, or from anywhere you are. Let me ask you a quick question. What can you buy with 10,000 naira? What can you buy with $20? How much would that thing matter to you in the next 1 month or 2 months? But with the same amount, you can change your entire financial future forever. And that's amazing. Path to financial and time freedom. What path can you follow? Now you have access to that skill, and now you want to have, the skill is there, you also want to have a vehicle you can use to get there faster. Again, my name is Roland Majid, Dictapreneur, Smart Income System Creator. What if there is something better than what you have seen? What if you can enjoy 100% refund on the digital skills, meaning you're like not paying for it? Wouldn't that be amazing? That would be amazing, right? But then, how can you monetize these skills? Let's get into this once again. Let's look at the 3 ways. Let's look at the recommendation, and let's look at why it's important to take that direction to take advantage of things quickly.
There are basically 3 ways you can earn money. First, you can work for someone else. You have a job. Essentially, you agree to trade your time for a salary or an hourly wage to build someone else's business. They decide the role you perform, the hours you work, the length of your employment, and the value that your time is worth. Jobs are the most common, but often the most limiting ways to make money. The second way you can earn money is with a profession. Some examples would include doctors, lawyers, or engineers. In this case, you get a higher education or develop a specific set of skills or knowledge, and you're paid for those services. Professional services often offer a higher level of compensation, but come with longer hours and a greater commitment. They tend to require ongoing training and a significant investment of time and money. Now, the third way you can earn income is what a lot of people dream about. That is, being your own boss. Few would argue that this is the most exciting, flexible, and rewarding way to make money. In this model, you are no longer building someone else's dream, but rather your own. The key benefit of being your own boss, and this is important, is that you have the opportunity to leverage the efforts of others to accomplish more and therefore earn more than you otherwise could on your own. This is how people improve both their financial freedom and their time freedom. Unlike a job in which you trade your limited time for a set amount of money, business owners can turn other people's efforts into personal potential. We'll talk more about this in a few minutes. So, there are 3 ways you can earn money: work for someone else, become a professional, or be your own boss. Let's focus on the home business industry. The first question to answer is, what is a home business? I mean, it sounds pretty self-explanatory, right? But the reality is that this industry is often misunderstood. Did you know, for example, that according to a recent report released by the United States Census Bureau, that 49% of all U.S. businesses are home-based? There are over 20 million home businesses in the United States alone, with a new one started every 6 seconds. Worldwide, it's a staggering $427 billion a year industry. Now, as the name implies, a home business is any business that an individual can operate from their home. Certainly, that includes many traditional businesses like web design, fashion, tailoring, technical services, repair services, and many others. But what we're interested in today is a very unique and rapidly growing subset that has a distinct set of advantages over the more traditional businesses. For example, unlike the other businesses mentioned, this subset typically requires no training or past experience, very little startup capital, and there's no accounts payable, no accounts receivable, no inventory. There are no employees, nor the headaches, expenses, licenses, certifications, and overhead that come along with a traditional business. The kind of home business we're going to talk about, you can work part-time, full-time, or even just in your spare time. You're the boss, so you decide. In short, the home business we're interested in offers far greater flexibility, eliminates many of the costs, expenses, and other drawbacks of a traditional business. And yet, it offers tremendous potential, often with less invested. You'll see why that is in just a few minutes.
Amazing model, takes out all the drawbacks, is flexible. You don't have to worry about huge capital investment. You don't want to worry about experience and all those things. It takes all that off that makes businesses to fail and just give you a pure chance to the success you are looking for. Isn't that wonderful? I personally recommend this model because this model has helped me to change my life. I am this introvert, no experience, no knowledge about business whatsoever, but I'm ambitious. But because I have this leverage model, drawbacks has been eliminated. I have my secure wealth, I have my physical wealth, which is my health, and my time wealth, which is my freedom, so that I can think about my own life rather than thinking about somebody else's life. That is it. Many people don't have that today. Also have low risk, high return on investment offer, which is predictable, scalable, and generational. And with the Diamond Click system, all my limitations have been taken off because I never need to convince or chase anybody. I attract the right people and I serve them effortlessly, and I'm enjoying total life freedom. I've, with this, traveled internationally 26 times. From this, been able to give my children the best of education. I have access in and out of the country. I've been able to buy 12 cars. I've been able to help over 300 individuals make 6-7 figure income monthly, and we're still counting, and a lot more happening. Even this last month, it happened again, and it keeps happening. If my life can change, yours can change as well. Check out this young lady and others that are doing amazingly well with this same leverage business model. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose to take serious advantage of this.
Tu m'avais en quoi me mais peu tu m'as négligé. Je t'ai dit patient baby, tu sais que j'ai de l'avenir. Yo donc t'écoutes mes matin tu t'en
Can you see that? In just short few years, I need to see the interior. This is amazing. This is 4 years as she's transformed her life as a mansion, as a second car, and you're going to see more amazing things happen before our CEO Kendra comes up, congratulating partners on this mission of making the world healthier and happier and making so much money. We're making great impact and also making great income.
Depuis le début, tu fais que me négliger. Tu m'avais en quoi me mais peu tu m'as négligé. Je t'ai dit patient baby, tu sais que j'ai de l'avenir.
I'm so happy to be able to join you all, my Neolife family in Africa, for this exciting recognition event. Congratulations to all of you who have just earned those big bonus checks, especially our president's team and our diamonds who we're going to be recognizing next. We are just so blessed to be able to partner with all of you to make the world a healthier and a happier place.
But today, I thank God Almighty, you can see our new life.
This is somebody who just passed primary school. But today is a multi-millionaire, that's $77, 30 million naira, apart from monthly income and other things coming up. This is amazing. This is a business model that gives you the chance, open the door to you to succeed as much as you want.
Changing our life. You know, I also happy today to appreciate all my team from the beginning to the end. I started business just like you, September 18, 2006. And August 2015, I became a fully qualified 5-diamond director. And that is exactly after 8 years, 11 months. And to God be the glory. To God be the glory. So far, so good.
I'm excited about this business, about the Neolife opportunity, and I want to encourage each and every one out there. Believe in what you've got in your hands. Believe that God's given it to you. Use the ability you got and go out there and achieve things that you've never believed possible and build a future for yourself.
Exactly. Go out there and achieve things people don't believe is possible. Even you have to believe it's possible, but go out and make it happen. And that's exactly the model that makes impossible become possible. That is so amazing. You get the free digital skills, you get access to affiliate commission as you recommend that amazing high income skill masterclass. Then you get this as you take serious advantage, immediate advantage of the leverage business model. You also have access to the mentorship. Once you take immediate advantage of it by being part of the first 10 or before the timer hits 0 on the button, you get started immediately. Then you have access to the digital skills for free. You get the personalized website, $1,000 US, 500K, but then it gives you, this recommended business model gives you a chance for you to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You don't have to run the headache. Logistics is taken care of, ordering, app, website, finance. You don't have to even produce products. You don't need to even know courier service. Everything is being done on your behalf. Yours is just to take advantage of the platform and achieve success. You also get advanced email marketing app, $1,000 US, 500K. You also have access to mentorship by 7-figure earners like myself and others, 100,000 naira. You also have access to the powerful click system, because now all the stories you have seen is done the old way of seeing people physically, and that's all at best making call. But now with the click system, you'll be able to attract the right people from any part of the world to yourself, and you'll be able to serve them. Whatever you have seen happen, you can make it happen 3 times faster. That's amazing. And then you also have access ultimately to the diamond digital skills, which is 100,000. Together it's 1.3 million, $2,600. You agree with me? This is more than what it's why. Each one of these things, the personalized website can generate far more than this for you. Apart from that, people are buying jobs today that is not connected to their financial future. A job that will not even pay them 100,000, they're buying it with 1.5 million naira or more. If they can do that, this is actually more valuable. But then we want you to be able to have access. And that is why you wouldn't have to pay the $1.3 or $2,700, even though it's more than worth it. We all went to school, we know how much we spend, isn't it? But this is far more valuable. If all this did was make you a good person, out of all the millions you have seen, it just make you a good person, get out of debt, you are making extra 250,000 naira or $500 monthly within 3 months. Wouldn't that be amazing? What if all this did was to allow you to live an abundant life? What about if all this did was to make you live a happier life? You are making impact and you are making great income. Wouldn't that be worth it? This is what these individuals have done. And from nothing, from homeless, from 30,000 salary, from petrol attendant, from Okada rider, to car owners today, and they are all multi-millionaire. None of them earn less than 2 million. The list, that's the list. There are people in this group that earns more than 20, 30 million per month. This is amazing. This is a model that can turn your life around. Because if you don't understand leverage, you are left with working for 35 years to retire old, sick, and broke. You should actually be smarter than that. Let's check out these guys. And you see them, you think, oh, these are sons and these are nothing. The last person, for instance, is the son of a pepper seller, and he was a teacher. But then he took this recommended business model and it's used it to transform his life. Today is a multi-millionaire. And he's changed his life, done a lot of things for the mother and the family and for the community, and he's doing amazingly well. Amazingly well. The second guy just bought for himself this powerful Lexus Jeep at the beginning of this year, 2020. And this is his fourth or fifth car. This guy was working in a factory in Ibadan, was earning 30,000 naira. But then his trading power was very low, but now he has a bigger trading power and he's applying himself to this leverage business model. And today his life is changed tremendously. How long will it take you to put 10 million together to get this kind of car without cooperative? How long will it take you? You need to take serious advantage of this and change your story. For all this, you wouldn't have to pay 1.3 million, even though it's more than what is $2,600. All you need to pay is just 20,600 naira, $40 and you have just opened the door to real generational financial abundance plus total life freedom for the rest of your life. How much is 20,600 naira? What can 20,600 naira buy for you that will have meaning to your future that much? You understand it's actually nothing, but this can transform your life forever. Get back to the person that gave you the link or recording, click the button below and make sure you get started before the timer hits 0 so that you will be smart enough to have the access to the free digital skill, either for the refund or 100% free. You want to take serious advantage of this and change your story so that regardless of who is in power, you know God is in power and your life is in control. You can achieve anything you want as much as you want. And that's exactly what we have done. To achieve what we have done, that's exactly what those guys have also done. Now is your turn to take action on what will change your life forever. Take that action right now. Your life will never remain the same. I can't wait to see you on the other side as I mentor you to achieve great financial abundance plus total life freedom while making great impact in people's lives globally.